You know, I've worked with thousands of patients over 60, and there's one thing that still troubles me deeply. Most of them don't even realize they're getting weaker until it's too late. One day, Mrs. Helen, 68 years old, came to see me. She said, "I still eat well, I still go grocery shopping, but lately it's getting harder to stand up from a chair. Climbing just a few steps makes my heart race and my legs shake." I asked her if she'd ever checked her muscle strength. She looked confused and shook her head. And that's exactly the problem. No one teaches us how to listen to our body. No one ever tells us that we can check our muscle strength at home without fancy equipment, without a doctor next to us. Just one simple test, like trying to stand up from a chair without using your hands or timing how long it takes to walk 3 meters, can tell me a lot about how much muscle you might be losing each year. Now, I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying it because I want you to know you still have control. Muscle doesn't disappear overnight, but if we never notice it slowly fading, we'll never know where to begin. Have you ever tried testing your muscle strength at home? Stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how. Now picture this. A 65-year-old man, once strong and active, loved gardening, taking his grandkids for walks. But after just a few years, he found he couldn't even carry a small potted plant. No injuries, no major illness, just a body growing weaker, quietly day by day. That's exactly how muscle loss after 60 happens. No drama, no big warning signs, but it moves fast. Science calls it sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. You can lose 3 to 8% of your muscle every decade, and that speed doubles after 60, especially if you're not moving much or not eating enough quality protein. The sad part is many people think, oh, I'm just getting old, feeling weak is normal. But it's not. Losing muscle isn't something you just have to accept. It's something you can prevent if you catch it early. I once asked a patient, "Do you go for walks every day?" He smiled and said, "I walk around the house, that should be enough." But just walking around the house isn't enough to feed your muscles. Your body needs intentional movement and enough good quality protein to stay strong. And if you're wondering, how much muscle have I lost already? Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to check right here in this video. Try this right now. Find a chair, one without armrests. Sit down, then try to stand up without using your hands. Was it easy, or did you feel a bit shaky? Did you have to lean forward, push off your knees, or catch your balance? If so, that's your muscles talking to you, and it might be time to listen. One of my patients, Linda, 68 years old, once said to me, "Doctor, I don't get up as easily as I used to. I thought it was just back pain. But now I realize it's my legs, they've gotten weak." That right there is one of the early and important signs of muscle loss, losing the strength to lift yourself up from a chair, especially without armrests. And it's not just about muscles, it's a warning sign about your future independence. But here's what I want you to remember. Early detection means hope. If you test yourself today and find it's tough, that's also the perfect day to start getting your strength back. In the next part, I'll show you exactly how to start improving this right at home, simply and naturally, no gym needed. You know, muscle loss doesn't just make you weaker, it steals your freedom. I had a patient named James, 74 years old, full of energy, loved his independence. Then one day he tripped in the kitchen, not because the floor was slippery, but because his legs just didn't have enough strength to stabilize him when he turned. After that, he became afraid to stand for long, afraid to go to the store alone, afraid to step into the shower without someone nearby. Over time, he started shrinking his world, not because he was old, but because his body no longer made him feel safe. I'm telling you this because I want you to understand losing muscle isn't just about health, it's about your independence. You don't have to run marathons, but you do need enough strength to stand up, walk, take care of yourself, and live with dignity. So if you find yourself hesitating at the top of the stairs or needing to hold the wall while walking around your own house, that's not just aging. That's your body asking you to take action starting today. And I'll be right here with you step by step, beginning with the simplest movements. There's something that's always troubled me. Most older adults I meet have no idea they're losing muscle. Not because they don't care, but because muscle loss is so silent. It doesn't hit like a fever. It doesn't throb like gout. It just quietly makes the stairs feel harder, makes getting up from the couch take longer. And you think, maybe it's just age. But actually, that's your body whispering a warning. I remember Linda, another patient, 67 years old. She still walked every afternoon, still ate well, but one day she felt breathless after climbing just a few stairs. When we checked her muscle mass, it had dropped nearly 15% from the previous year. She looked at me and said, "I had no idea. I thought it was just aging." And I told her aging is inevitable, but muscle loss is not. That's why I'm sharing this with you, so you can start listening to your body more closely, from even the smallest signals. I've always believed understanding your body is the first step to protecting it. There's one simple thing most older adults haven't tried: testing their muscle strength at home. No clinic, no fancy machines, just a few small movements done correctly and you'll know. Is your body still steady or is it starting to slip? I once told Mr. John, 71 years old, once a month try standing up and sitting down from a chair 10 times without using your hands. It's simple, but incredibly telling, and it might just be the first step to getting stronger again. At first he could do it easily, but by the third month he started to slow down, felt more tired. And that's exactly what helped us spot the early signs of muscle loss. We adjusted his diet and light exercises in time. Now he's back to gardening every day, even happier than before retirement. I'm telling you this because your body is always sending signals. The question is, are we paying close enough attention to hear them? And no, you don't have to wait until something goes wrong to take action. Just one simple check-in done regularly can help you protect your health, your independence, and your freedom even after 60. Let me share something with you. I want you to picture this. Your body is like a garden. If you water it gently, feed it well, trim it with care each day, it will thrive. Even in old age, it can still blossom. Your muscles are the same. Many people believe that losing strength after 60 is just inevitable, but that's not entirely true. I've seen so many patients recover their strength beautifully just by tweaking their meals to include more protein, by walking a little each day, and doing light stretches in the morning. The key isn't heavy workouts or drastic diets. It's doing the right things consistently and starting early. One elderly lady once told me, "Doctor, since I followed your advice, I can climb the stairs again without getting tired. It feels like I've come back to life." And I hope you'll feel that too. It's never too late to start. But the earlier you begin, the better the results. My dear friend, maybe you've thought feeling weak, tired legs, difficulty standing, that's just part of getting old. But today I hope we've seen it more clearly. Muscle loss is real. It's silent, but it's not hopeless. Just one simple test and you can know where you stand. More importantly, you can start making a change today. I truly believe that life after 60 isn't the end. It's an invitation to slow down, to understand yourself better, and to take care of your body with kindness. So let's start small. Eat enough protein. Take a few laps around the house each day. Sleep a little earlier. Listen to what your body is telling you. Because it's those small things that build a strong, free, and fulfilling life in your later years. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so I can keep walking this journey with you in the next videos. And if you tried the test today, please share your results below. I'd really love to hear your story. See you again soon, and may you always hold your strength from your heart to your legs.